MRS TV welcomes Nicholas Kotov, recipient of the 2021 David Turnbull Lectureship Award. Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Nicholas, and congratulations on your award.
Thank you, Stacy. It's a pleasure and a great honor.
So your award reads for foundational discoveries in interface-based engineering of self-organizing materials. Tell us about your work and how you came to the study of this particular field of materials in your research.
The typical materials, polymers, semiconductor metals, are created considering their chemical structure in the bulk. And often interfaces there between domains, between crystallites, are considered to be flaws. And some time ago, in late 90s, we have realized that interfaces are not flaws. They're a rich source of chemical structures which are impossible to obtain in any other way. These new chemical structures which are created at interfaces can be utilized to engineer marvelous new properties for materials. And we have demonstrated that for the two-dimensional material of alumosilicate, the platelets of clay, and build up the layered structure with a large contribution of interfaces. But even more so, interfaces is a platform for the realization of self-assembly, as you mentioned.
So your lecture is titled Nanoscale Biomimetics from Self-Assembled Nanocomposites to Chiral Nanostructures. Can you give us a preview of that talk?
We learn from nature, and we kind of think about nature as the ultimate in complexity, as it can create very sophisticated geometries, very sophisticated materials arrangements, and dynamic structures. What we also learned in the latest work by introducing chiral nanoscale structures and chiral platelets, that not only we can match nature in the sophistication of the geometries and in hierarchy, but we can also exceed it. First, we replicate how nature does it, and then we do it better, and then we obtain even better and better properties.
Your bio describes you as a passionate advocate for scientists with disabilities. Are individuals with disabilities overlooked when considering diversity? Tell us about your work in that area.
Thank you, Stacy, for asking this question. It is an incredibly important topic. It's very close to me and to a lot of other scientists. I think we need to ingrain the message that our ability to be good scientists, materials engineers, and good people is totally independent what ethnic origin or what kind of abilities we have. And I think we need to strengthen this message, in particularly at MRS. I met recently a young man, and he was in a wheelchair, and he was interviewing for the faculty positions. And I asked him, why you're not submitting your applications to University of Michigan? And he says, I don't think you would be interested in me. And I tried to assure him that it's not right. And it is an example how we overlook some of those people who are very able and very intelligent, but have something that they're afraid of. And I think we need to change that.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Nicholas, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Thank you, Stacy.